In Chapter 2 of the Tree of Life, Rent-A-Friend and his other friends at Danny's Bar Grill and House of Rabble-Rousing talk about the Darwinian Tree of Life, which is this pictorial representation of evolutionary history. It starts off with something simple, like a bacteria at the base of the tree, and then somehow, over billions of years, that bacteria became also worms and fish and lizards and rodents and primates and then us, including William Shatner. Hey, Bill. There are a lot of different versions of this tree available from a lot of evolutionary sources, and they all say basically the same thing. So these trees are the pictorial representation of the history of what evolution is supposed to be telling us happened. It's supposed to answer the question, how did we and wolves and cabbages all come to be here today? Where did we all come from? And it also depicts the sort of reverse history of life on Earth, wherein you can trace any two existing species back toward common ancestors, back toward further common ancestors, until we all arrive at great-great-grandma bacteria at the base of the tree 3.5 billion years ago. Hi, Grandma. Sorry I had to brush you off my teeth this morning. Get it? She's plaque. It's not even funny to me. If you're following the evolutionary story up the tree, you have gradual accumulation of new genes for new features, structures, and behaviors that didn't previously exist. Bacteria didn't have gills and eyes and whatever else it takes to make a fish. Evolution has to tell us what kind of changes could make a bacteria into a fish, or into you. Suppose you could go back in time a couple billion years and take every worm on Earth and throw them into a volcano. You would not see, as a result of that, the arisal of the fish kind. Now, this would be a big change, because it would mean a drastic change in allele frequency, because all of the worms would be dead. But that kind of change doesn't create the fish kind. So it's not an evolutionary change. In the chapter that comes out tomorrow, the guys are going to talk about what kind of changes need to happen in order for the evolutionary tree to grow. And then they're going to eat a huge pile of nachos. That comes out tomorrow on creationsoapbox.wordpress.com. I hope you all enjoy that, and thanks for letting me be your Rent-A-Friend.